Let's go crypto investing. And you can see after the Fed yesterday, we had a nice little pump in the stock market and in the cryptos, but now it's starting to give it all back. And today in this brief update, I got to get on the road here and pick up a U-Haul. But you can see we got rejected. We had a nice pump that we were talking about yesterday. Doesn't look like a lot, but it was from the bottom to the top, nearly a 14% pump, if you can believe that that is a 14% pump. That's how volatile Bitcoin's been recently. And what I would watch out for today is we're on this green ring, right? Come back down into these areas. And as we know, we went over yesterday, watch that great video I put out. This is your critical area of underneath support, 19,676. If you break that, you got a 50% fall down to that 13,000 to 12,669 to 13,669 target that we've had here for over a year. We've been waiting patiently for it to come down here and meet that. If you're trying to get bullish, you got to hold these areas, these critical support areas. What you're on now, this green ring, and most importantly, this 19,676 is a must hold if you want to get bullish, right? You got to hold that, and then you can try to make a run up into here, right? But if you don't, you're going to have a big fall. As if we look at the dollar is still rising after the Fed raised interest rates three-quarters of a basis point. You can see it's off its high, but it's consolidating, and this is going to be critical. Does this break down now in the dollar, or is this loading up for a big move to the upside, and hence the equity markets and cryptos would collapse, right? I mean, they've already fallen pretty bad, but they'd have a huge collapse if the dollar breaks north of this and Bitcoin drops below that 19,600. If we look at Cardano real quick, you can see it had a better pump yesterday, right, percentage-wise, but it's getting rejected by the moving averages. So if you're in this right now or trying to swing trade this is where I would look at as my bottom. If you break that, right, you're coming all the way down here real quick to 34 cents. And with our industry exclusive measuring tool from current price, that's a big fall. That's a 33% fall. But if you can get some support, you can try to make a run back at that 62 cents. Dogecoin, I've been telling you guys this was going to go below a penny, and it's going to be there soon as the Dogecoin millionaire, former Dogecoin millionaire. He's going to be going from Dogecoin millionaire to Dogecoin pennier here pretty soon. But Dogecoin had a nice pump yesterday, but it's already getting rejected, right? And it's probably going to try to trade back down to this underneath support at 0.05, about 5 cents. And if it slips this, you got a big fall down to your next support level, which is down there at about 2.5 cents. If you're trying to get bullish, you got to hold the bottom part of this orange support zone and try to trade back up to this upper resistance at about 0.68 cents, right? XLM is the same thing. You can see we've been telling you this was coming, or I've been telling you this was coming down. We've been playing the ring system in this, and it's been going beautifully. And our next underneath ring, right, is down here at 0.0785, right? And that's where we're trying to head down to on a rejection. If we break this underneath support that we're at now at our local bottom, you're coming straight down to 0.07 cents. And this was another coin in the Wayback Machine when all the hype train was going. I was trying to warn you guys up there, where I have all these beautiful little circles, that when the price was way up there, that it was going to come down and come down fast. And with our industry exclusive measuring tool, XLM is down at current price 85% from the top, and 0.07 is an underneath support. And then it could go much lower at the bottom of the wedge, is all the way down there. That's about the bottom of the wedge at 0.07. There could be a nice bounce there at 0.07 on the next fall down. But XLM, if you're into collecting coins, right, hodling, that might be one when it gets a little cheaper. That might be one that's worth holding. And then if we round her out real quick with XRP, you can see we're now down at the top part of the orange support zone at 29 cents. We got bounced off that. And if you're trying to get bullish, you must hold that. You got to hold this area if you want to get bullish in XRP, the top part of the orange support zone, and try to trade back up to this upper resistance, get a little bit of volume, and try to sneak way up there, right? That's going to be very tough in this market. But that's how you got to try to get bullish. If you slip this top part of the orange support zone, you're going to come right down to that 18-cent underneath target that old Vincenzo's had since this whole big formation was being formed up here. And we told you, or I told you, I was fairly confident it was going to break down, even though it was a neutral continuation pattern. Like, subscribe, and share. Support the channel. Links down below. Peace and love. Peace and love.